guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 21 chat.
It's chat number 12.
Yes.
So last time, Cliff was evicted and miraculously resurrected back to Big Brother life.
I mean, I was sad to see the other three camp comebackers go, but you have to give Cliff props because he kicked ass in that competition. Yeah. At first I wasn't sure if it was like crabs or if it was
You think he
money.
has crabs?
Oh, I think somebody in the house might. What? Okay.
Alright, so Nick is betrayed.
Yeah.
Is Sam even on the show anymore? It's like I never see Sam.
You
on
always
the show.
hear him though.
Yeah.
You always hear, bah!
And he's definitely not in the alliances.
I mean, he's working very closely with Nick and Bella. All three of them were blindsided by this vote. So they're trying to figure out what the hell happened here.
You know what? All of them are in the dumpster.
They're supposed to be part of undeniable. Did Jack call it indeniable? Okay.
What do you want from Dollar Store Aquaman?
I know. Ugh, every time they compare him to Aquaman now, I'm just like, ugh!
No,
I
he's
don't want
not.
to break this knitting
Do
needle.
you do Hulk smash?
In my head, yeah.
Okay. Kat's upset.
She's
David's
like,
gone.
Nicole, I don't want you to think I'm upset with you or Cliff or blah, blah, blah. It's because David's gone.
Was she planning on betting David?
I don't know. It's tough to say because it seemed like she had a really sweet relationship with him. But then I also heard that she was flirting with him because she wanted to make Kemi jealous. And it's like, it's kind of weird how she was so quick to jump into bed with Jackson. But then like he actually did go in. David tried to go in and kiss her. And she was like, no. It's not a showmance. She was like cuddling with him and stuff.
But
Like, I don't know.
is it a dumpster showmance? Is she meeting him in the dumpster?
I don't know if it was like a, I'm not going to do this until you're actually in the game or...
Now there's nobody left for her to do.
I think she has a crush on Jack now.
That's never happening.
I don't know. You never know in this house this season.
Alright. Nick is incredulous. Nick, the word incredulous means you can't believe that nobody told you what's going on.
He can't believe it.
He's like dumbfounded.
I mean, it's pretty obvious to all of us, right? That undeniable was doomed from the start. But Nick, Bella, and Sam, whoa. You're running around the house. You're trying to make deals with everyone.
You're making alliances.
They're trying to make this thing work. And the 6 shooters are like, we're done with you. We're throwing you in the trash. It's done. But for
trash,
now,
it's garbage. Get it out of here.
For now, everyone is trying to put band-aids on like missing limbs.
At least until the HOH is determined.
Right, because you don't know who's going to win this thing.
We tried to tell you, Nick and Bella, but we couldn't.
The 6
we
shooters,
had days, but we couldn't do it.
No, the 6 shooters are trying to play it off like it was a morning of decision,
right.
Which is some bullshit because that was in the works for days.
Mm-hmm.
Days. And you know what? Nick and Bella and Sam they know something's
They're
up.
not completely buying it.
No.
They might be buying it a little bit.
I don't think so.
Like, they still want to cling to a little bit of hope.
That's because they're waiting for that HOH competition to see who wins. But no, they are pissed.
Well, you know who else was pretty pissed? Cliff.
Yeah, he got voted out.
So, Jackson's trying to smooth it over like a very wide comb over. It's not working, though.
Yeah, so Jackson and Holly are in the storage room with Cliff, and they're just like, we love you, but,
we didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
We voted you out to save you because we thought you'd have a better chance than Nicole of coming back into the house.
Are you joking with me right now? Maybe that would work on a Nick or a Bella, but it's not gonna work on Cliff Hogg the third.
Grown ass man.
Cliff is very intelligent.
He has been all over the world. He's been sleeping under bulletproof blankets. He knows what's up.
Yeah, he knows this is some bullshit.
This is the 2nd time you tried to screw him over. He's not gonna let you go for the 3rd time. Maybe.
Alright.
Alright. Bella's upset. Oh my god. Am I even in this game anymore? Everyone's betraying me. They're lying to my face, and then they're doing whatever they want to do when they're not in my face.
How does it feel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, she's finally getting a taste of her own medicine.
Yeah. Doesn't feel so
Finally.
good, does it, Bella? Alright, so they tell Nick this wasn't planned, and Jack and Bella have a little argument.
He starts to lose it because he says that Bella is spewing all these lies. What about you?
Yeah.
What's that
Hot
phrase? Like you
kettle.
point one finger. You got
And the 4 pointing back at you.
Wouldn't it be like 3? Because
No.
is this a finger? It's not pointing at you either, unless you're like,
But what if it's...
I don't know.
Don't be pointing fingers in people's faces. It's inappropriate.
Yeah, so Jack is like, you did everything you could to try and get me up on the block. Blah, blah, blah,
You
blah,
did
blah.
everything you could to dismantle this alliance.
I think y'all did.
You know who the real winner is here? Jessica.
Oh my god, Jessica, wake up!
Oh my god, it sounds like they had some sort of final 8 or something.
Wow, Jessica sounds a lot like Karen from BB Kid.
Right? Oh.
But seriously, you didn't realize that there was an 8 before that? Are you kidding me?
She's like the entire football team in the movie Beetlejuice. Coach, I don't think we survived the crash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so it's time for the HOH competition because Julie had to go home. She said, I'm not hosting this.
This is not in my contract. I'm not doing
Exactly. Exactly. So she's already at home in her own bed.
Which means Jersey Nick is hosting.
And they had to put the questions up there too because sometimes people can't understand him.
Alright, well, this competition was called Patch Perfect. It's a questions one.
So everybody's in their own little cubicle or cubicle. And 2 players are eliminated on every round. Whoa.
Yeah, so each round, they first have a prompt.
Right.
Like, which patch is shown the most?
They show a grid of patches on every question.
Right, so they show the question, then they show a grid of patches. And it's like BB Summer Camp, Boy Scouts, whatever.
Right.
And they have to answer the question. So
Based on the photo.
right, so to get eliminated from this game.
You either have to get it wrong or be the last 2 to buzz in with the correct answer.
Right, so even if you buzz in super quick and you're wrong, you're out.
Yeah.
So if you're just sitting there like, duh, and 2 people buzz in incorrectly before you,
You could still
you're
survive.
gonna survive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a guaranteed there's gonna be 2 people eliminated
Right.
every single round.
Right. So, Nicole and Holly were eliminated first.
Oh, Nicole.
I mean, I could see Holly, but Nicole was all fired up to win this because, you know, Cliff's back in the house.
Maybe she had
might make
too
a
much
go of
woo.
this. Yeah. So then, Kat and Bella, they both got the answers wrong. And they were eliminated.
Well, it's tricky because you're like, okay, I don't want to answer too quickly and get it wrong, but I also don't want to risk everyone else getting it right before me
Right.
and being one of the last ones to buzz in. So you gotta really, like, you gotta get your shit together.
I can't believe Jess and Annalise lasted until the next round and beat out those other people.
Well, Jess was really good at the fireworks one.
Yeah.
She's good at comps.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't that good at this one because they were the next 2 eliminated. And then Mickey and Sam. And when Sam was eliminated, Bella was upset because that was her last shot at possibly being safe this week. So then Tommy and Christy, besties going out on the same round.
Which means it came down to Jack versus Cliff.
Good versus evil.
Right?
The Dark Lord versus Cliff. Alright, so Cliff pulled it out. He pulled out
Yay!
again. Yet again.
Yeah. So right when he's getting the HOH key from Nick, he's like, you're safe. And Nick is like,
Nick got a thrill up his leg. Alright, Cliff is making up dances in the storage room. And that was quite a dance.
that was a lot.
That was a lot, but he was alone, which is very sad because you've got to have people doing Cliff's work.
Well, here's the thing.
You can put up whoever you want, but you got to have people to vote out the target.
Here's the thing, though. This was like one of his last quiet moments to himself because he knew that dance card was about to fill up. He even said in that storage room, like, I'm going to have a lot of people wanting to dance with me later. And he
This
was
week.
right.
this week. Usually, though, when somebody wins something, the people that they're aligned with are waiting for them in the storage room to go like...
Yeah, well, that's what he's saying. He may not have anyone right now. He may have just come back from the dead, but this is his time to get something going here.
I hope this has legs, Cliff, because if it's only for this week...
What a story, though. To be blindsided, evicted.
Blindsided, whoa!
You win your way back,
not
and then
going
you win
home.
HOH.
Yeah.
That's big.
It is. So, Christy...
No.
No.
Cliff also tells Nicole that she's safe this
Right.
week. Yeah!
Yeah, Nicole's happy about that because she's actually safe this week. Christy, unlike when Nick told Nicole, you're not going home this week.
Don't get me started.
All right, so Christy and Mickey have a plan.
Well, this was
Kind
like
of.
Mickey's plan that he brought to Christy because he wants to play hero this week. So he's all like...
He wants to go up on the block?
As a pawn.
Right.
Because he feels like he can win the veto, and then Christy can give him her power, and he'll put up Bella or Nick as the replacement nominee.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, let me do it, because I know I can win. That's what I win.
All right, so Cliff is in the HOH, and he's talking to the ladies. He's talking to Kat, he's talking to Jess, he's talking to Nicole. I have no idea what he's talking about.
He was saying, we are the outsiders. Obviously, there's this big majority group.
Right.
We are not in it. You know, we need to stick together or else we're going to get picked off one by one.
He said, I need you to go into the storage room and do my special dances.
Yeah. I would love for this group to work out. Unfortunately, Kat is super tight with Holly and Jackson.
Jess is clueless.
Jess is questionable. Nicole, he can actually trust, but he's a little bit, you know, worried about it because she did get caught up in all that drama last week. And Cliff still feels like Nicole was part of the reason he was dragged down, but it was really because of his Cliff Notes when he got overheard by Christy. So...
You played yourself.
Yeah, but he's a little bit nervous about trusting Nicole again.
All right, so Cliff is talking to Mickey.
He's talking to like everybody.
And Mickey's trying to convince Cliff that his plan's gonna work and that he should, you know, stick with him, and it's good. It's good. The plan is good.
So then
Cliff is like...
Yeah, he brings Christy up. Christy tells him about the Diamond Power Veto. He's all like, oh, that's a good one.
She say, yeah, you're right. I got the big one.
But it's kind of making him rethink things here because he's got like this plethora of targets that he can choose from.
There's a lot of targets when you're not in an alliance.
When 6 people voted to evict you the week before.
Yeah.
But now that he knows that Christy has the power, that's going to limit his options a little bit. He's not going to want to put up Christy. He's probably not going to want to put up Tommy.
All right. That's great. But you know what? I cannot unsee this. And this was probably the most disgusting moment that I've ever seen in the history of Big Brother.
I don't know, man.
It's gotta be top 10.
You haven't seen some of the live feeds this season. This place is a brothel.
I know, but like, this is dirty.
This was disgusting.
This is... Jack is eating a freaking whole ass cucumber.
I've never seen anybody just like chow down on a cucumber like
I
that.
do that.
No, you slice it.
No, I don't. I just eat it like that.
Sick.
But I wash it first. So he's like, oh,
it's waxy.
There's stuff on here. So freaking Jackson takes it like he's gonna go wash it somewhere. I have a feeling he stuck it in the toilet bowl. And he's eating it too.
I don't know about that, but he took it in the bathroom.
He might as well have stuck it in the toilet because he went and peed in the toilet. I'm sure
he touched his pee-pee.
Exactly. So that equals
Did he
toilet.
wash his hands?
No.
He might have washed his hands, but like the
didn't
damage
wash
was
his
done.
hands.
The damage was done.
He didn't wash.
I'm saying he might have washed after, but
which was bad enough. But then he goes back and returns the cucumber to Jack.
What are you
doing? Eats it!
Yeah, as disgusting as this was, and as glad as I am that they showed this to everyone, there's so many other despicable things that Jack and Jackson have done, which we have not seen on the show. Also, Jackson is a freaking pig because I can't even tell you how, I'm sorry, he is. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen him drink straight out of a community drink bottle, whatever. Like milk cartons, juice cartons, whatever. He's drinking out of them. It's sick.
But the toilet cucumber.
Yeah, that's effed.
Toilet.
That's effed.
Not sink, toilet. All right, so Bella and Cliff. He doesn't trust her, but he's got to put asses in the seats this week.
I mean, she's
shifty.
He's not a fan of Nick and Bella after last week, but he really doesn't like that group of 6. So you got to pick the lesser of 2 evils here.
How ridiculous was Dollar Store Aquaman when he went to talk to Cliff?
I just want to tell you, I really respect your journey and everything that you've done in here. I think you've played an amazing game, and especially like when we voted you out last week.
You call him Polyester Aquaman.
He should not even be in the same sentence as Aquaman. No.
I would have laughed in his face. I would have been like, this is what you bring me when your ass is on the line?
Well, Cliff is no dummy. He's just like, okay.
Did you see him look toward the camera like...
That's the thing that I love about Cliff, is that he's always thinking of the live feeders.
Yes, thank you, Cliff.
I just wish he would speak...
Future Cliff, thank you.
I wish he would speak a little quieter when he's doing his Cliff notes and stuff. But I appreciate him telling us what's up.
On the down low, Cliff does not want Christy to use her power this week.
No, hell no. Of course not.
Because that's going to mess up his nominations.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. It's time for the nominations now.
Okay.
And it's Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And Jackson!
Yay!
Good job,
We've been
Cliff.
waiting for this since the very beginning of the season. This is
Good
wonderful.
job.
It's super exciting. So he tells Jack, you're a comp beast. He tells
And
Jackson,
disgusting.
yeah, you banished me day 1.
You're disgusting too.
And like Jackson,
You gotta go.
Yeah, Jackson did volunteer to go up as a pawn,
Mm-hmm.
but he wanted to go up against like Nick or Bella.
Yeah, I guess he
And-
wasn't planning on going up against Jack.
Yeah, and I want to make it clear here, I just feel like they gave Jackson such like the potential hero edit, which is really freaking annoying. Cliff did not like fall for his BS. Jackson is by no means a pawn this week. Jack is the number 1 target.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson is the secondary target.
Right.
He is not a pawn.
I just gotta say, for all you casuals out there, the saddest thing that I saw this week after the nominations was Jack destroying the cereal boxes that Cliff had set aside to make a helmet for his commemorative 50-year anniversary of a man on the moon. A man on the moon.
Yeah, he still had a great time with it though, so
That is so sad.
it's petty.
The old man has old used cereal boxes. It's the only thing he's got in the house. He can't even watch the anniversary shows. He just wants to make a helmet because it's 50 years. And you go and take that away from him, you pig. Okay, I'm done.
So let us know what you guys thought of tonight's episode. It's gonna be a crazy week, so I hope you guys are ready.
Very crazy. And until next time,
Much love.